Hello everyone. This is a series that I practice English every day. So today I just find interesting paragraphs. No, it's an essays that I'm interested in. I see it quite enthusiastic. So now I will read for you. I can't I can't wait to read it for all of you. So this one is about the homework. I see it on the Facebook. Hmm. Let's start. Some people believe that school children should be given homework by their teachers, whereas others argue that homework plays an important role in, in the education of children. Discuss both of these views and give your own opinion. This is IELTS test 2, writing test 2. So let's read. People's opinions differ as to whether or not school children should be given homework. While there are some strong arguments against the setting of homework, I still believe that it is a necessary aspect of education. There are several reasons why people might argue that homework is an unnecessary burden on children. Firstly, there is in- evidence to support the idea that homework does nothing to improve educational outcomes. Countries such as Finland, where school children are not given homework, regularly top international education legal tables and outperform nations where setting homework is the norm. Secondly, many parents would agree that school days is already enough, long enough, and leave their children too tired to further study when they return home. Finally, it is recognized that playtime is just as beneficial as study time from the perspective of brain development. In spite of both arguments, I support the view that homework has an important role to play in the schooling of children. The main benefit of homework is that encourage independent learning and problem solving. As children are challenged to work through tasks alone and at their own pace. In doing so, studies must apply the knowledge that they have learned in the classroom. For example, by doing mathematics is exercise at home, students consolidate their understanding of concepts taught by taught by their children at school. In my view, it is important for children to develop an independent study habit because this prepares them to work alone as adults. In conclusion, homework certainly has its drawbacks, but I believe that the benefits outweigh them in a long term. So in this essays, I can see some paraphrase. Is it paraphrase? Okay. So the setting of homework. The setting of homework. My view that um is an unnecessary burden on children. Is an unnecessary burden on children. Improve educational outcomes. Improve educational outcomes. Top international education lecture burden tables. Top international education lecture tables has an important role to play in spite of above arguments, in spite of above arguments, in spite of, in spite of the above arguments, I support the view that homework encourage independent learning and problem solving. Encourage independent learning and problem solving. Children are trained to work through tasks alone. Concepts taught the concept taught by their children taught the concept taught by their children at school is important for somebody to develop an independent study habit. Develop independent study habits. In conclusion, its drawbacks. Homework certainly has its drawback, but I believe that the benefits outweigh them in long term. Is quite. So the next one, what is it? New editors decide what to broadcast on television and what to bring in newspapers. What factors do you think influence these decisions? Do we become used to bad news? Would it be better if more good news was reported? Model answers. Oh my God. It has often been said that good news is bad news because it does not sell newspapers. A radio station that once decided to present only good news soon found that it had gone out of business for lack of listeners. Bad news, on the other hand, is so common that in order to cope with it, we often simply ignore it. We have become immune to bad news, and the newspapers and radio stations are aware of this. While newspapers and TV stations may aim to report world events accurately, really, they natural or human disasters, political events, or honors of war. It is also true that their main objective is to n- newspaper and attract listeners and viewers to their station. For this reason, TV and radio stations tend to reflect the flavor of their station by providing news broadcasts tailor-made to suit their listener references. Brand specializing in pop music and TV soap op- operas focus more on local news, home issue, and up-to-date traffic reports. The more serious stations and newspapers like to provide objective news reports with edit editorial aimed at analyzing the situation. It is true that newspaper and TV stations are tailoring. Hold on. This one. What is it? Wait. Tailoring. 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 Tailoring their news to their readers and viewer requirements. How can they possibly be reporting real world events? Many radio and TV stations do, in fact, report items of good news, but they no longer call this news. They refer to these as human interest story and package them in the problem specializing, for instance, in cons- consumer affairs or local issues. Good news now comes to us in the form of documentaries, the fight against children cancer, or as to latest developments in the fight to save the planet from environmental pollution. It's quite, it has some hard vocabulary that I don't think that so it has some vocabularies that I learned before, already learned, but I rarely and sometimes I rarely use it in my speaking or writing IAMs. I know this word, but I can't use in our life, so I need to read more and use it in my video. So thank you for watching my video and see you tomorrow. Goodbye.